This is the last video. So grab yourself a cup of coffee. This is just going to show you the scenery on the way home. Well, this is your good morning, guys. We didn't get a good morning film before we left. All kinds of things happened last night, and we're just going to try to make it home today. We got a long ways to go. Around 700 miles at least. Geez, where do we start? First off, let's start with those mountains over there. We are in Colorado, but the roads we've been taking are keeping us out of those mountains, because you can imagine going over a mountain pass with an RV is not as fun as I'm doing it on a motorcycle. And that's for sure. Well, in the middle of the night last night, well, really, it was before we even went to bed last night, our toilet broke. And things just went a little haywire from there. I got sick in the middle of the night and needed the toilet. Needless to say, I had to go into the, you've seen where we stay. I went in the service station in there to use their toilet. Well, guess what? The men's toilet was broke. So I had to do what a lot of people are doing nowadays. I had to identify as a woman and use the woman's restroom. But we got her done. Yeah, I only identified for a woman just long enough to take care of business. So, we're on the road now. Like I said, we're at the, we got about 100 miles, less than that, about 60 miles, and we're going to be in Wyoming. When we get in Wyoming, we know how to get home from there easily. But I'll try to show you the Wyoming line. But them are the mountains of Colorado. That's all we're going to see. Hopefully we don't get into them. The road we picked, the road Charlie picked, doesn't look like it. But way off in the distance there, that's your Colorado mountains. Well, we're still in Colorado for just a few more minutes. This side of Colorado, which is the east side, this is what it looks like. It's grassland. And that says we just left Colorado. I don't know where the Wyoming sign is. Should have been right there, you would have thought. Didn't see it, but we're officially are in. Is that it? Yeah. Coming up? Yeah. Vicky can read better than me. I gotta get new glasses. There it is, right there, Wyoming. I guess that was no man's land back there. But we are in Wyoming now. Looks just like it did back there, don't it? We're about 8 miles from Cheyenne. We're gonna fuel up there and just head out on Freeway 80 and see how far we can make it today. Hang in here, guys. Cheyenne's the next place to stop. Well, that's this is Wyoming. Right over here to the right, they call that Middle Crow Creek. Don't know why, they do. But it's kind of pretty. We didn't get around the mountains here, but it is what it is. We're on Highway 80. I just thought I'd show you those rocks. I kind of found them cool. Definitely don't look like Louisiana anymore, does it? Got snow on the ground on each side of us. We got to go over a pretty big mountain pass in about 300 miles. About 300 miles we'll be in Utah. Then we head head north for a bit. So anyway, wanted to show you that. We are 613 miles away from our home. It is 9:20. It says we will be home this afternoon at about 8 o'clock. That's going to be about a 14-hour driving day for me. Hopefully, I still got it in me. Look at the snow, guys. Yeah, we're up high. Don't know how high, but high. Well, we're about 100 miles from Utah, but I wanted to show you these mountains and stuff here because it's different. You remember on the way down we looked at Monument Valley. Well, this kind of reminds me of that, but Monument Valley's a long ways away from here. We just, this is Green River, Utah is where we are. Real beautiful scenic byway down here. Flaming Gorge, isn't it? Is that it? Yeah. Flaming Gorge? Yeah. We went and seen that with a friend of mine, John. You remember John? We put his ashes up there on the old Bear Butte Mountain. And anyway, this was the only trip we got to take with him down through here. So we're going to go through a tunnel now, it looks like. And I don't know why that truck's going so slow, but we'll pass him. I think the truck's sleeping. There we go. A few more mountains. Anyway, I'll show you some more if I see anything that I think you might be interested in. Now the guy in the truck decides to put it in gear. Oh yeah. A bit more here. Got away from them trucks. There's a different breed of driver out there nowadays. Boy, we found that out on this trip. Anyway, these are not as red as down at Monument Valley, but they're kind of interesting. Yeah, I think that's the end of them. As you notice, there's snow here on each side of the road still. Matter of fact, there's a little river over there. It looks like it's dang near all iced over. I know it ain't that cold, I don't think. I'm not getting out there to find out. That's the end of that. Yeah, boys, it's still snowy up here, that's for sure. And this pass has taken everything my little motorhome's got to get over it. We're fighting the big trucks, we're fighting the big wind. And we're fighting fatigue. I'm tired. Been doing this for 7 hours already today. Only got 5 more to go. Yippee! Oh boy, that's what we need, ice. Yeah. Well, that was a heck of a pass, guys. We're still in Wyoming, but only for a couple more miles. I can't believe how much snow is still up here. If you didn't know, because you don't know, this is April. Yeah, we were filming this while you guys were watching all those interesting Jeep videos. We're almost home now. Great adventure. I'll tell you more when we get home. But let's look for that Utah, welcome to Utah sign. Poor old motorhome working its butt off. Headwind and going up mountain passes. Little old V10 really screams. Should be right down here somewhere, guys. These trucks will block it. truck's got less power than I do. I was able to pass them. All right, let's keep looking. There you go, guys. You have hung in here with us. We left Utah 30 days ago or so, and here we are again. All right, that's Utah. Woo! We got a couple more passes to go. Then we'll be on flat land all the way home. Hang in here. Yep. As that truck gets out of the way, you're going to see a sign. And here's your sign. We are back in Idaho. I don't know what today's tally today on miles was, but I'll tell you right after this clip, because I'm done filming on this vacation, other than, like I said, I'm going to tell you how far we went and what we've seen. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this adventure, but we're out of here. Well, as the video said, we didn't film anymore because you guys have seen this, the rest of this trip back and forth many times. But we ended up going 756 miles that day. It kicked my butt. About 100 miles down the road from here, we had to turn west towards our home, and we had it was a 25-mile-an-hour headwind with gusts of I don't know what, but it was a difficult drive to say the least. We were wore out by the time we got home, but we did get home just a little before dark, so we were able to unload and all that, or unhook. We didn't unload, just unhooked the Jeep. Anyway, we got a bunch of Vicky's photos. I'm going to make a slideshow out of them. They're wonderful. I'm going to put them on here. They'll be in a clip coming up real soon. And stay tuned for more adventures. And thanks for following.